Ben, Alex, Vedant, Sahil, let's go. Let's go. Started like anything. Yeah, you know the deal. Making the big bucks with the boys from Carnegie Steel. But the public hated. They really don't like the rich. But they don't know that this is just how Darwin foresaw it. It started way back, all the way to the 1800s. Whitney's assembly line, and he was making big hundreds. Then Stevens built and tested the first locomotive. Changed the work for show, and money was the only motive. And I think you know with the Civil War and the Homestead Act that Lincoln gave them trains through rein all the way to California. And back then, Henry Bessemer started making real steel. It's cheap and easy and exactly what we need to deal. So Carnegie took it up and created the first big company. He made the first billion and then gave away all of his money. He started with some business practices that almost all people hated, but I love everything he do. He was just faded.
Skyscraper, call up Carnegie with some paper. It's all you need is some money. So buy. If the wife wants you, get it. When you're AUC, you can afford it. When you're Carnegie's, you don't need to be cheap with me.
Yeah, Carnegie took off fast with his amazing plan. It started with the middleman tossing him all the way to the can, reducing his production costs. All his competitors are at a loss. Workers all feel abused, leading to the homestead strike of '92. So let me explain exactly how this went down, because you need to know exactly how Henry Clay Frick went to town. People need money, 30% more, which is a big raise. Frick hired the Pinkertons, and the strike went up in a blaze. The government stepped in, Governor Patterson set in the guns, and Frick took a bullet. Brickman wasn't it for fun. Ha! Things went back to normal, and immigrants took over. Frick survived, and Berkman ran for cover. Carnegie came back to the U.S., bags full of money, but his reputation wasn't quite as sweet as honey. J.P. Morgan came along and bought the company for $480 million, and that's the end of Carnegie, the first real bill.
Look at Rockefeller, you're disgusting. Carnegie's the same, dictating, controlling everything in your world. Integration is the name. Rocky wants to put that game, so when you die, somewhere your mind is changing all the time.
Then you look at Rockefeller and know where it's at. Then the difference was in integration all along. Carnegie went vertical, but Rockefeller went horizontal and bought all that. Standard Oil ended up going down. But let me start from the beginning and explain what he won. It started in the 1870s all the way back to Ohio. He was selling kerosene, including out all the other bros. It was unethical, no talking, but the people were all gawking, and they kissed where he walking. Then all the others were fighting, vandalizing, and boycotting. But Rockefeller, unrelenting, still dealing, making millions, he was just killing. Because he never took his word back, training for the chase, riding for the oil tracks, can't touch that, competing with all the railroads, everyone laying flat on their backs, and only the government can stop that. Sure, more dangerous than military missions, but it seems like he had the brilliance and in all his resilience, he had risen money like a fervent addiction.
Skyscraper, call up Carnegie with some papers. It's all you need is some money. So buy. What the wife wants, you'll get it. You're every single, you're Carnegie.